Hey everybody, Lysorn here. I thought I'd do something a little bit different from the videos I normally post. I have forgotten that I had created a alt account on the second server months ago. I came back to it today, and I got all these rewards waiting for me and stuff, and I can see really low level. And because they didn't, when they changed the experience tables, they didn't make it retroactive to all the high level people. In other words, the high level people got like a couple of tickets as compensation, but they didn't get their levels adjusted. So me being on this Alta character, which is a free to play character, so I have just garbage on this character, and I'll show you what I have in a minute. I'm going to level up really fast while I record this video. The purpose of this video is that I'm going to go through, and I'm going to go through the adventures in regular mode for the quest dialogue. I as I was playing my main account, and I was going back and doing some of the doing some of the requests that I hadn't been able to complete in 120 seconds, and now I've got Carla. I can get them all done. I was seeing dialogue that when the first time I went through, it didn't really make sense to me, but now that I've seen some of the higher chapters, now I kind of know, I can understand or follow the story a little bit better. So I thought I would start from the very beginning. And I don't know if I'm going to voice the dialogue, use my imitations or not. I have no idea if I'm going to do that. But let's just go take a look what I have. So I have the starting units. Um, I had been concentrating on Haley. And then I just, as a welcome back reward, I got Morakat. So I think I might run with him. And he's, for some reason, I had his purple glove in stock and his armor I had. So, and then I threw a ring on him. I don't have any inlays right now because on this account I had not been doing co-op or Trial of the Emperor. In fact, I don't even know if I can. No, I'm not going to spend on that. I don't know that I can do some of those trials. Okay, yeah, so I can't do Trial of Emperor yet because I still have to complete some of the chapters. I can go ahead and do Trial of Wealth, and I don't even know. Okay, so let's just go ahead and do it as a raid ticket real quick. So I'm going to just go ahead and I will pause the recording during most of the battles, except when it's like a boss or something, just so you can see me fail miserably. And I'll start with the tutorial because that kind of introduces us to the character, our primary heroine, if you will. In fact, this is going to level me up, I bet. Yep. Here we go. So I'm gonna just rocket through some of these lower levels because, I mean, I have to get at what 408 points to get to the next level, and I'll get that just from the reward of doing 10 daily quests and 15 daily quests. So this will be super fast. And then I think you can see here I just have pretty much the starting lineup of fairies, so I don't have anything special. So just the shards that you get from doing the adventures. And we'll just quickly level up. Let's see if I can level up Haley. And let's do Morakat. I'll do Luke because I just ranked him up. Okay, that gets him up a little bit better. Okay, let's get going. And then oh, by the way, the spirits I have are garbage. Not all the characters have all their spirits equipped yet, so Marl is probably the one with the most complete set. Haley, I managed to get some purple, so I threw those on her. But that's, you can see, I'm pretty much starting out on this account as pretty much a beginner. So let's get going. So I'm going to do the adventure, and I'm going to start at the very beginning with a prologue. And let's see, which one is that? The Eclipse. Yeah, I'll start with the Eclipse because this kind of introduces you to the main heroine, Haley. And at first, it was really confusing because she's introduced as a different name, and it doesn't make sense until you get many, many chapters later into the game. I'll turn the music up so you can hear it. And ironically, I think this is the only mission that they fully voice. Everything else they say like one word. They'll do like a reaction word, and then you just have to read it. Yeah, so I'm like, why is it? Because, you know, you knew that coming in that your character is named Haley, because that's who you have in your hero inventory. Like, why is it saying Rhaenys? Actually, we're going to get some combat training right now. No, let's have a major plot twist in about 30 seconds. Okay, so they're teaching you how to move. So they don't teach you about skills yet. In fact, you don't have any skills right now in this tutorial. Alright, so you learn that her weapon is the Holy Spear. Okay, now we're learning about skills. So you can see on the left-hand side of the screen, they explain the button combinations available, but they don't tell you what they do. So you won't be able to see that until you actually examine your hero later on and go through the list of skills. Okay, now they're teaching you about the ultimate. And oh, I was worried I just crashed. I don't think they animated the whole thing. There you go. Okay, so you didn't get to actually see her fall. Turn down the volume a little bit. I have no idea how the sound is going to come through because the recorder I'm using doesn't capture the internal. It just captures what's coming out through the microphone. My name is Mysterious Man for now. And I think this is the only time that I can remember where you see the guy's last name. And his plot doesn't actually come to fruition for many chapters. For justice! Get lost. Alright, so now we know his name for now is Luke. Luke, I am your father. And they don't do a lot of animated cutscenes like this. They only do it, I mean, I think I can only remember maybe 4 or 5 animated cutscenes once you get past this tutorial. It's like they put all their effort into the tutorial and then they just kind of phoned it in on the rest of the game. And a familiar feeling. So I guess I'll tag along. Yeah, this guy can be a little cold. Alright, here we go. I'll probably let it... I'll do manual control for a while. I forgot to probably... I should probably start putting these battles on pause, since these are kind of boring at these low levels. I haven't decided. Put your feedback in the comments below, as the YouTubers say. Do you want to see the battles, or do you want me to just kind of pause the recording and skip over them? Let me know. Okay, so we just did teaching stage. Training mode, I'm going to skip that, so that's something that I haven't seen before, so apparently they're doing that. Okay. Oh, that's what I can do. Okay, I was wondering how you get here. So, okay, so they added this sometime after I originally started the game so that you can come in and you can test out whatever character you want to test. Well, so let's just see. Oh, you can only do primary and alternate. Okay. Interesting. I don't know if I care. So, I don't recall if this is like infinite. Like, it's going to keep going until I exit out of it. Yeah, this will keep going until I exit out of it. Okay. Alright, so this is talking about Moricott and a few other heroes, or what they call gathering heroes, where they're firing off their skills. It works completely different than the rest of the heroes. So here it's showing you that you hold down the B button until you get the skill that you want, and then you release. So you can kind of test out the different skills to kind of feel them out. See the animations and stuff. But, you know, there is a screen that lets you see the animations, but here it's actually showing you the damage that it's doing. So then you hit the pause button in the upper right, and then you can hit lobby to get out of it. So that is a useful, when you get a new hero that you haven't had before, this is a useful mode, so you can kind of try them out. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go through chapter 1 here, starting at the beginning, and then what I'll do is I'll have one YouTube video per chapter. All right, we will do. It's probably at this point, probably the bonuses that we get are probably more important. I don't know. We'll try. Actually, we're gonna put for now until we get the fairies at 3-star. Their bonuses really don't matter that much in terms of right now. There's no kind of elemental bonus until you get the fairy up to 3-star. They're still in the... I thought they got out of the cart. Why are they back in the cart? Oh, they're kind of replaying the story from the tutorial, huh? Gentle ride of a prison wagon. It's almost as if I'm playing Skyrim. Isn't it true? Every Elder Scrolls game starts with you being a captive. All right, here we go again. All right, we've seen this. Seen that. I must check it out. Yep, same exact dialogue. I never play this character on my main account. Maybe it's because he's a Generation 1, and the new Generation 1s are so much better. Alright. Oh, they don't have the next button. Well, that's irritating. That means I'm gonna have to keep track until I get to an adventure I haven't done before. I'm now gonna have to keep track of what I'm doing here. Okay, well, at least it highlights the one I was on, so I'll keep track that way. Okay, running against wind, so we'll make our lead a fire character. We'll make it Morcott. And Marl. And we'll just stick, I don't know. Put this guy in the back, in the reserve, and let's go. Okay, no dialogue here, so I'll pause. Okay, there you go. Battle is over. Okay, now we get a next. Interesting. The one disadvantage of next is you don't get the option to see what is the, the element of the enemies that you're facing off. And you don't have the ability, obviously, to swap out your characters. So it's a convenience if you just want to advance with the story, but it's inconvenient if you're concerned about elemental bonuses. Gunner. Giles. Because no one would fear the dread pirate Wesley. Moving on. You imbeciles. Give me a useless report. Found another woman. Like you found a first woman? Well, if you don't recall a woman in the captives, then how come he says another? Again, it could be a translation issue. Yeah, and this is a translation error. In some of the quests, I seem to recall they have some pronoun translation issues. So he will have a... Well, maybe he's referring to himself. He, meaning himself, will get a great reward. It's odd sometimes. What did you say? I will send you to the Eastern Front. She gave me a special feeling. Alright, what's the story here? Alright. I normally don't play with Gathering Heroes, so this is an opportunity for me to learn how to play them. Alright, where are we anyway? This was 1-5, okay. No dialogue, I'll pause. So I just defeated the infamous Dual Sword Sam. Sam, I am. And no dialogue. Okay, I think that's Haley in the bubble back there. Why, yes it is. Guesty. Yep, first time I've seen her last name and probably the last. No, I'm not taking her belongings, I'm just feeling her up. And her armor changed. Oh, and she's wearing a boob apron, so you can't see her cleavage very well. Ah, boo. Can you get your hand off my boob, please? I wonder why that is. We'll find out about 11 chapters from now. But you remind me of me, except bustier. Right. Okay, that was 1-8. How many more do we have in chapter 1 here? Let's see, we have one more to go. Oh, the other disadvantage of using next to advance is that you, to advance the stories, you can't use any of your items. Oh, okay. Oh, I do that before lunch. I don't know. I lost my memory. Remember? It was an accident. I accidentally killed 100 of my colleagues before lunch. Well, you see, there was this photocopier right next to the pop machine, and I was rocking the pop machine back and forth to get my change out because it shortchanged me, and then one thing led to another. Oi, oi. Yeah, yes. And that concludes chapter 1. Stay tuned for more if you're not tired of my voice.